Dear soul, something extraordinary is about to transform your life forever. Today, I bring you a message filled with divine meaning. Your soulmate has made a courageous choice, one that will change the destiny of both of you in ways you cannot yet imagine. This decision is not merely about feelings. It is a declaration of trust in the divine plan that God has set for your union. But the angels have revealed that you may not be fully ready to grasp the magnitude of what is coming. That's why I'm here, to guide you, to prepare your heart, and to help you understand what the universe is aligning for this sacred connection. The angels have spoken of a love so profound that it transcends the ordinary. They say this connection was chosen by God Himself. A union destined not only to bring joy and fulfillment to your lives, but to fulfill a greater purpose in this world. However, to embrace this love, there are truths you must uncover, steps you must take, and signs you must learn to recognize. Every word you hear today is essential for the path ahead, so I invite you to stay with me until the very end. What makes this message so unique is that it comes directly from the heart of your soulmate. The courage to make this decision was born from a deep, unshakable love, a love that has moved mountains, both within them and in the world around them. They have entrusted the angels to carry this message to you, knowing that the time has come for the truth to be revealed. And as you listen, you will feel that this message was meant for you, and you alone. But there is something more, something the angels have asked me to share with you, a revelation so powerful that it will open your eyes to the divine forces at work in your life. Are you ready to receive this truth? Stay with me, dear soul, for this is only the beginning of a journey that will forever change your heart. Dear soul, let me begin by answering the question that must already be stirring in your heart. What motivated your soulmate to take such a bold step? The angels revealed that this choice was not made lightly. It was guided by divine forces and born from an unwavering desire to align with the love that God has prepared for you both. For so long, your soulmate wrestled with doubts, fears, and the weight of past experiences. But now, a light has been ignited in their heart, a light that refuses to be dimmed. The angels tell me that this decision was inspired by a deep spiritual awakening. Your soulmate began to see signs everywhere, subtle yet undeniable nudges from the universe reminding them of you. Perhaps it was a song, a dream, or a moment of stillness that brought your presence into their mind and filled their soul with a sense of clarity. These signs were not coincidences, but carefully crafted messages from the divine, encouraging them to take this step of faith. And yet this courage did not come without challenges. Imagine the weight they must have carried, questioning whether the time was right, whether they were ready to approach you, whether they deserved the kind of love you represent. But then, something miraculous happened. They surrendered. They placed their fears and uncertainties into God's hands and asked for guidance. The moment they did, the angels stepped in, surrounding them with comfort and reassurance. They whispered to your soulmate, "It's time. Trust the path." And so, with a heart full of faith, they chose to follow this divine calling. This moment, dear soul, is a pivotal one, not just for your soulmate, but for you as well. The angels want you to understand that this choice wasn't made in isolation. It is part of a greater plan, a divine tapestry woven by the Creator. You see, this love is not merely about two hearts finding one another. It's about fulfilling a purpose that extends beyond yourselves. Your soulmate's decision is a reflection of their readiness to step into this higher calling. And now, the question turns to you. Are you ready to do the same? Perhaps you've been feeling a sense of restlessness lately, an unshakable awareness that something big is about to happen. That feeling isn't your imagination. It's the universe preparing you for this very moment. The angels have been working tirelessly to align your paths, ensuring that when the time comes, both of you will be ready to embrace what lies ahead. But readiness is not just about being willing. It's about being open, about trusting that even in uncertainty, God's plan is always perfect. Think back, dear soul. Have you noticed the signs? The repetitive numbers, the moments of synchronicity, the unexpected emotions that seem to arise out of nowhere? These are not random occurrences. They are whispers from the divine, reminders that you are not alone, and that your soulmate is closer than you think. Perhaps you've felt a longing that you can't quite explain, or perhaps you've been drawn to certain places or memories that seem to hold a special meaning. All of this is the universe speaking to you, preparing you for the union that is about to unfold. The angels want you to know that this preparation is not without purpose. They are asking you to reflect on your own journey, on the lessons you've learned, the growth you've experienced, and the healing that has taken place in your heart. Every moment of pain, every triumph, every tear you've shed has been part of the process to bring you to this point. You are stronger now, more resilient, and more open to the kind of love that God has intended for you. This is why the timing of your soulmate's choice is so significant. It aligns perfectly with where you are in your own spiritual journey. Now, as you hear these words, you may be wondering, what happens next? How do you prepare yourself to receive the love that is being offered to you? The angels want you to take a moment to reflect on this. They are urging you to pause, to breathe, and to open your heart to the possibility of what's to come. This is not the time to hold back, or to let fear cloud your judgment. Instead, it's a time to lean into faith, to trust that the Creator is orchestrating every detail of this union for your highest good. But there's something else you need to know, dear soul, something your soulmate has entrusted the angels to share with you. Their love for you runs deeper than words can express, and their courage to make this choice was fueled by the hope of a future with you. They have been praying for you, asking the universe to prepare you just as they have been prepared. Imagine for a moment their heart speaking to yours. I chose you because I believe in the love we can create together. I chose you because I see in you a reflection of the divine, a light that I can no longer ignore. The angels ask that you take these words to heart. They are not just a message, but an invitation to step into the fullness of your destiny. And yet, there is still more to uncover, more that your soulmate wants you to know. What could be so significant that it would require this level of divine intervention? The answer lies in what they are preparing to share with you next, and it's something you cannot afford to miss. Before we continue, take a moment to affirm your readiness. Write in the comments, I am ready to receive the love that God has prepared for me. Let this be your declaration of faith, your commitment to embracing the blessings that are on their way. The angels are watching, and your willingness to engage with this message sends a powerful signal to the universe. Stay with me, dear soul, because what comes next will reveal the depth of your soulmate's love and the magnitude of the journey that lies ahead. Are you ready to uncover the truth and step into a future filled with divine purpose? If so, let's continue. Dear soul, as we move deeper into this message, the angels reveal something truly remarkable. Your soulmate's courageous choice was not only guided by love, but also by a powerful realization of their purpose. For so long, they have felt a void in their heart, a yearning they couldn't quite explain. This yearning, however, was never just a desire for connection. It was a call from their soul, urging them to align with the destiny that God has written for both of you. Today, you are about to uncover the depth of what led to this decision and why it is happening now. The angels tell me that your soulmate's journey has been filled with struggles, doubts, and lessons. There were times when they questioned whether true love was even possible. They carried wounds from the past, fears of rejection, and a sense of unworthiness that kept them from moving forward. But then, something shifted. They began to notice signs, those gentle whispers from the divine that spoke directly to their heart. These signs reminded them of you, of the connection that exists between your souls, and of the undeniable truth that their heart has always known. You are their divine counterpart. This realization did not come easily. Your soulmate had to face their fears head-on, to confront the parts of themselves that were holding them back. The angels were there every step of the way, guiding them through this transformation. They began to see that their doubts were illusions, that the walls they had built around their heart were no match for the love that God was pouring into their life. And so, they made a decision, one that required immense courage. They chose to surrender their fears, to trust in the divine plan, and to embrace the love that is waiting for them. But what exactly does this decision mean for you? The angels explain that this choice is not just about taking a step toward you, it's about stepping into a higher version of themselves. Your soulmate has committed to becoming the person they need to be in order to honor the love you share. This means healing old wounds, releasing the past, and embracing a life of authenticity and purpose. Their journey is a reflection of your own, and the angels want you to know that as they grow, so do you. The choice your soulmate made is also deeply spiritual. They recognize that the love between you is not ordinary. It is sacred. It carries the energy of divine purpose, and through this love, Both of you are meant to inspire and uplift others. This realization filled their heart with a sense of urgency. They understood that the time to act is now, that delaying this union would only hold back the blessings that God has in store for both of you. And so, with faith as their guide, they stepped into the unknown, trusting that the universe would lead them to you. Have you ever wondered why this moment feels so significant? Why, out of all the times in your life, it is now that you are hearing this message? The angels reveal that everything has been leading up to this point. The trials you've faced, the lessons you've learned, and the growth you've experienced were all preparing you for this union. Your soulmate's courage to make this choice is a mirror of your own strength and readiness. This is not just their journey, it is yours as well. Think about the moments in your life that have brought you here, the times when you felt lost but somehow found your way, the prayers you whispered, asking for guidance, love, and clarity. Those prayers were heard, dear soul, and they have been answered in ways you might not yet fully understand. Your soulmate's decision is a direct response to the energy you have been putting out into the universe. It is proof that your faith and perseverance have not been in vain. Now, the angels ask you to reflect. What are you ready to let go of in order to embrace this love? Just as your soulmate has released their fears, you too are being called to release anything that no longer serves you. Whether it's doubts about your worthiness, fears of vulnerability, or pain from the past, it's time to let it go. The angels remind you that this love is not about perfection. It's about two souls coming together to grow, heal, and fulfill a divine purpose. The courage your soulmate has shown is an invitation for you to do the same. Imagine the possibilities that await when both of you step fully into this union, unburdened by the past and open to the future. The angels are asking you to take this step of faith, to trust that what is unfolding is for your highest good. They remind you that you are not alone in this journey. They are with you, guiding you, and ensuring that every step you take is in alignment with God's plan. Dear soul, there is something else you need to know. Your soulmate's choice was not just about their own transformation, it was about preparing the way for you. They have been praying for you, asking the universe to align your paths in the perfect way and at the perfect time. This decision was their way of saying, I am ready. I am ready to love, to grow, and to create a life with you that is rooted in faith and purpose. Their love for you is not just a feeling, it is a commitment to walk this journey with you, no matter what challenges may come. And yet, there is still more to uncover. The angels have shown me that your soulmate's journey is far from over, and neither is yours. There are blessings, lessons, and revelations that await both of you. What will these blessings look like? How will they unfold in your life? The answers lie ahead, and the angels are eager to reveal them to you. But for now, they ask you to hold on to this truth. You are deeply loved, and the universe is working tirelessly to bring you and your soulmate together. Before we move forward, the angels invite you to take a moment to affirm your readiness. Write in the comments, I am ready to embrace the love that God has prepared for me. Let this be your declaration of faith, a sign to the universe that you are open and willing to receive the blessings that are coming your way. Remember, dear soul, this is only the beginning. There is so much more to discover, and the next part of this journey will reveal truths that will leave you in awe. Stay with me, for the best is yet to come. And before we continue with this very special message, I invite you to support this space of connection. Become a member of the channel. And if you feel this message is touching your heart, don't forget to click on thanks below the video. This helps us continue bringing messages full of love and hope like this one. Now let's move on to what matters most. Dear soul, as we continue this sacred journey, the angels want to reveal something profound about your connection with your soulmate. This love was not designed merely to fulfill your personal desires. It was chosen by God for a higher purpose, one that carries spiritual significance and has the power to impact not only your lives, but the lives of those around you. This is not an ordinary union. It is a divine calling, a partnership that serves as a reflection of God's infinite love and wisdom. The angels explain that the bond between you and your soulmate transcends the physical and emotional realms. It exists on a soul level, where the essence of who you are is perfectly aligned with theirs. This alignment is no accident. It was meticulously planned by the Creator, who saw the potential for both of you to come together and fulfill a purpose far greater than you can currently imagine. This purpose is woven into the very fabric of your beings, and your union is the key to unlocking it. But what is this purpose? The angels reveal that it begins with love, not just the romantic kind, but a love that inspires growth, healing, and transformation. Your connection has the potential to illuminate paths, to bring hope to others, and to create ripples of positivity that extend far beyond your immediate world. Through your love, others will see what is possible when faith and trust in God guide our lives. Your union is a beacon, a testament to the power of divine alignment, and an example of what can be achieved when two souls come together in harmony. This is why your soulmate's decision to embrace this love was so significant. It wasn't just about following their heart. It was about stepping into their role in this greater plan. They realized that their life is not just theirs to live. It is part of something bigger, and so is yours. The angels want you to understand that your purpose as individuals and as a couple is intertwined. Together, you have the potential to inspire others, to bring healing to those in need, and to show the world what it means to live a life guided by love and faith. Perhaps you've felt this calling within you, even if you couldn't quite put it into words. Maybe it's a longing to make a difference, to leave a positive impact, or to live a life filled with meaning. This is no coincidence. The angels have been planting these seeds in your heart, preparing you for the moment when your soulmate would step forward and embrace their role in this divine mission. Now, the time has come for you to do the same. But stepping into this purpose requires courage. It requires letting go of fear, doubt, and the limitations you've placed on yourself. The angels are asking you to reflect on what might be holding you back. Are there beliefs or patterns that no longer serve you? Are there fears that keep you from fully trusting in the love that is meant for you? Now is the time to release them, to allow yourself to be free and open to the possibilities that await. Remember, dear soul, this love is not about perfection. It's about progress, about growing together and supporting each other as you fulfill your purpose. The angels also want you to know that this journey will not always be easy. There will be challenges, moments of doubt, and times when you'll need to rely on your faith to move forward. But they assure you that every obstacle you face is an opportunity for growth and learning. These challenges are not meant to break you. They are meant to refine you, to strengthen your bond, and to prepare you for the incredible blessings that lie ahead. Think about this. What if the struggles you faced up until now were not just random hardships, but necessary steps in your preparation? Every trial, every heartbreak, and every moment of uncertainty has been shaping you, molding you into the person you are today. And the same is true for your soulmate. They too have walked a path filled with lessons and growth. And now, those paths are converging. The angels want you to see the beauty in this divine timing. Nothing has been wasted. Everything has been part of God's plan. But there's another layer to this purpose that the angels want to share with you. Your union is not just about what you can accomplish together. It's also about what you can heal. The love between you has the power to mend old wounds, to bring peace where there was once pain, and to create a foundation of trust and safety that allows both of you to thrive. This healing extends beyond yourselves. It touches your families, your communities, and even those who may never meet you, but will feel the impact of your love through the energy it radiates. Now, dear soul, take a moment to reflect on this. How does it feel to know that your love has a purpose beyond what you ever imagined? How does it feel to know that God chose this union, not just for your happiness, but for the greater good? Let this truth sink into your heart. Let it remind you of your worth, your strength, and your capacity to create something truly beautiful with your soulmate. As you hold this truth, the angels invite you to take a step forward. They ask you to affirm your readiness to embrace this purpose and to trust in the divine plan. Write in the comments, "I am ready to fulfill the purpose that God has for me and my soulmate." Let this declaration be a symbol of your faith and a signal to the universe that you are open and willing to step into the fullness of your destiny. But this is not the end of the message. Far from it. There is still more to uncover, more that the angels wish to reveal about the next steps on this journey. What does the future hold for you and your soulmate? What blessings are waiting to unfold as you embrace this divine purpose? The answers are closer than you think, and the angels are eager to guide you toward them. Stay with me, dear soul, for the best is yet to come. Dear soul, As we move into this next part of the message, the angels have brought something truly special for you. They carry the words of your soulmate, a personal message that reflects the depth of their love, their courage, and the faith they have placed in this divine connection. These words are not just a reflection of their feelings, they are a window into their heart, revealing the vulnerability, the hope, and the strength it took for them to make this bold choice. The angels reveal that your soulmate has spent countless moments in quiet reflection, thinking of you and the love they hold for you. They have questioned, doubted, and even feared what the future might bring. Yet, through it all, one truth has remained constant. You are their person. You are the one their heart has been searching for, and no amount of fear or uncertainty could ever change that. Their message to you is clear. I choose you. I choose to believe in the love we share, and I choose to trust that this love is guided by God's hand. In their heart, your soulmate has been on a journey of preparation. They've been working to heal old wounds, to grow into the person they know they need to be for you, and to align their life with the purpose that God has for both of you. The angels tell me that this process has not been easy for them. They faced moments of doubt, nights filled with unanswered questions, and days where they wondered if they were strong enough to take this step. But every time they felt weak, the thought of you gave them strength. You became their anchor, their reason to keep moving forward. The angels want you to know that your soulmate has been praying for you. They've been asking the universe to prepare your heart, just as theirs has been prepared. In their prayers, they've whispered words of love, hope, and faith, sending their energy out into the world in the hope that it would reach you. And now, through this message, it has. This is not a coincidence. It is a divine alignment, a moment orchestrated by the Creator to bring you one step closer to the union you are destined for. Imagine, dear soul, your soulmate's heart speaking directly to yours. I see you, even if we have not yet met. I feel you, even in the quietest moments. And I know, with every fiber of my being, that our connection is real. You are my guiding light, the one who has shown me that love is worth the risk, worth the sacrifice, and worth the courage it takes to step into the unknown. These words carry the weight of truth, a truth that has been nurtured by faith and strengthened by divine guidance. But your soulmate's message doesn't end there. The angels tell me that they want you to know something even more profound. Their decision to embrace this love was not just about them, it was about you. They recognize that you, too, deserve a love that is pure, unwavering, and filled with purpose. They saw in you the potential for a life that is not only joyful but meaningful, and they chose to take this step, not only because they love you, but because they believe in you. The angels ask you to take a moment to reflect on this. How does it feel to know that someone has chosen you, not out of obligation or convenience, but out of pure, unconditional love? How does it feel to know that your soulmate has prayed for you, dreamed of you, and worked tirelessly to become the person they are today, all for the sake of this divine connection? Let these truths fill your heart with gratitude, for they are a testament to the power of love and the faith that sustains it. As you sit with this message, the angels invite you to respond. They ask you to open your heart and speak directly to your soulmate, even if it's only in your thoughts. What would you say to them if they were standing before you right now? Would you tell them of your own journey, the struggles you've faced, and the dreams you've held on to? Would you thank them for their courage, their faith, and their unwavering belief in the love you share? Take a moment to reflect on these questions, for your response carries energy that will reach your soulmate, no matter where they are. The angels also want you to understand that this message is not just about words, it's about action. Your soulmate's choice to embrace this love was an act of faith, and now it's your turn to act. What steps can you take to prepare your heart, your mind, and your spirit for the union that is coming? Perhaps it's letting go of old fears, forgiving yourself for past mistakes, or simply trusting that the timing of your life is perfect. Whatever it may be, the angels are here to guide you, to support you, and to remind you that you are never alone. Before we move forward, the angels ask you to declare your readiness. Write in the comments, "I am ready to embrace the love that is meant for me." This simple act of faith is a powerful signal to the universe, a sign that you are open to the blessings that are on their way. Let your words carry the energy of hope, trust, and gratitude, for they will ripple out into the world and return to you in ways you cannot yet imagine. But dear soul, this is not the end of your soulmate's message. There is still more they want you to know, more that the angels have been entrusted to share. What is it that they are preparing for? What steps have they already taken to align your paths? And what blessings await as you step into the fullness of this divine connection? These answers are closer than you think, and they hold the key to understanding the future that is unfolding for both of you. Stay with me, for the next part of this message will reveal the depth of your soulmate's intentions and the divine plan that surrounds your union. Dear soul, as we journey deeper into this divine revelation, the angels want to share something truly powerful. Your soulmate has not only made the choice to embrace this love, but has also begun taking steps to align their life with yours. These steps are transformative, guided by faith, courage, and an unwavering belief in the connection you share. The angels assure me that every action they've taken is a reflection of their commitment, not just to you, but to the divine purpose that brought you together. Your soulmate's first step was to confront their own fears. For so long they carried doubts. Questions like, am I worthy of this kind of love? Or, what if I'm not enough? These thoughts weighed heavily on their heart, creating barriers that kept them from fully embracing what God had planned. But then, something remarkable happened. They surrendered those fears to the Creator, choosing to trust in the divine timing and the guidance of the angels. This act of surrender was a turning point, a moment when their faith became stronger than their fear. The angels tell me that this surrender wasn't easy. It required them to face their innermost vulnerabilities, to let go of the need for control, and to embrace the unknown. They began to see their fears not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. With each prayer, each moment of reflection, they grew closer to the realization that love, true, divine love, requires courage. And so, they chose to step forward, even when the path ahead seemed uncertain. This courage is what led them to the next step, preparation. In this phase of preparation, your soulmate began to align their life with the love they knew was meant for them. They started making changes, some small, others significant, to create space for you in their world. Perhaps they let go of relationships or situations that no longer served their highest good. Perhaps they sought out guidance, whether through prayer, spiritual practices, or quiet moments of introspection, to understand how they could become the person you deserve. Every choice they made was with you in mind, guided by the belief that this love is worth every sacrifice. One of the most profound steps your soulmate has taken is healing. The angels reveal that they have been working diligently to release the pain of the past, the disappointments, the heartbreaks, and the wounds that once held them back. They understood that to fully embrace the love God has prepared, they needed to free themselves from the chains of yesterday. This healing process wasn't just about letting go. It was about transforming that pain into wisdom, strength, and compassion. They are emerging from this journey as someone who is not only ready to love, but ready to love deeply and wholeheartedly. The angels want you to know that your soulmate's journey hasn't been solitary. They've been guided every step of the way by divine forces, by signs and synchronicities that pointed them in the right direction. Perhaps it was a song that reminded them of you, a dream that felt too real to ignore, or a moment of clarity that came when they least expected it. These signs were not coincidences. They were messages from the universe, confirming that they were on the right path. And each time they received one of these signs, their determination grew stronger. Now you might be wondering, what does this mean for me? How does their preparation affect my own journey? The angels explain that your soulmate's actions are creating a ripple effect, one that is already reaching you in ways you may not realize. Their prayers, their healing, and their faith are energetically connecting with your soul, preparing you for the moment when your paths will fully align. This is why you've been feeling shifts within yourself, perhaps a newfound sense of hope, a feeling of anticipation, or even moments of clarity about what you truly desire in love. The angels encourage you to reflect on these changes. Have you noticed patterns breaking in your own life? Have you felt a pull to let go of old habits, beliefs, or relationships that no longer serve you? These shifts are not random. They are part of the divine preparation that is taking place. Just as your soulmate is aligning their life with yours, the universe is aligning yours with theirs. Together, You are being guided toward a union that is not only beautiful, but divinely orchestrated. Dear soul, the angels also want you to understand that this preparation is not just about you and your soulmate. It is about the impact your union will have on the world. Your love is a beacon, a source of inspiration that will touch the lives of those around you. Whether through acts of kindness, shared dreams, or simply the way you support one another, your connection will radiate a light that others can feel. This is why the steps your soulmate has taken are so important. They are laying the foundation for a love that is not only transformative, but also purposeful. Imagine, for a moment, your soulmate's heart speaking directly to yours. Every step I've taken, every fear I've faced, and every change I've made has been for you. I want to be the person you can lean on, the one who stands beside you in faith and love. I want to create a life with you that honors the blessings God has given us. These words carry the energy of truth and commitment, a reminder that their journey is as much about you as it is about them. But there is still more to uncover, dear soul. The angels reveal that your soulmate is preparing for a specific moment, a turning point that will bring your paths together in a way that feels nothing short of miraculous. What will this moment look like? How will it unfold? And what steps can you take to ensure that you are ready to embrace it? These questions hold the key to understanding the next chapter of your journey, and the answers are closer than you think. Before we continue, the angels invite you to affirm your readiness. Write in the comments, "I am ready to align with my soulmate and the love God has prepared for me." Let this declaration be a testament to your faith, a signal to the universe that you are open and willing to receive the blessings that are coming your way. Trust that these words carry power, that they will reach not only the angels, but also your soulmate, wherever they may be. And now, dear soul, as we prepare to move forward, the angels want to remind you of one final truth. Every step your soulmate has taken has brought you closer to the moment when your hearts will finally meet. What does this moment hold? What blessings are waiting on the other side of this journey? Stay with me, for the next part of this message will reveal the answers you've been seeking and the vision of the future that God has prepared for both of you. Dear soul, the angels have shared so much about your soulmate's journey, their courage, their healing, and the steps they've taken to align their life with yours. But now, the time has come to look ahead, to envision the moment when your paths will fully converge and the future that awaits the two of you. The angels want to reveal the beauty, the blessings, and the divine purpose that will unfold as your union becomes a reality. This is a moment that will change everything. The angels begin by painting a picture of this moment of union. It will not come with a loud announcement or grand fanfare. Rather, it will feel like a quiet certainty, a deep knowing within your soul that the time is right. Perhaps it will be an unexpected meeting, a chance encounter that feels anything but random. Or maybe it will unfold in a moment of clarity when both of you recognize that the signs, the timing, and the circumstances have all aligned perfectly. This moment, dear soul, will feel like home. Your soulmate's heart has been preparing for this day, and so has yours. The angels reveal that when you come together, there will be an undeniable sense of connection, a feeling that you've known each other far longer than this lifetime. This is because your souls are not meeting for the first time. They are reuniting after lifetimes of searching for one another. This love is timeless, and the moment you embrace it, you will feel the weight of every prayer, every tear, and every hope that brought you to this point. But what happens after this moment of union? The angels want you to know that this is only the beginning. Your love will be a source of strength, a partnership built on faith, trust, and shared purpose. Together, you will embark on a journey that is not only beautiful, but deeply meaningful. The challenges you've faced individually will now become shared experiences, and with each step, you will grow stronger as a couple. This love will not only fulfill your heart, but also serve as a beacon of hope for others, showing what is possible when two souls align with the divine. The angels reveal that your future together is filled with blessings. Blessings that are not just material, but spiritual and emotional. You will experience a love that is nurturing, uplifting, and transformative. It will heal wounds you didn't even know you carried and bring a sense of peace that only comes from being in alignment with God's plan. Imagine a life where you wake up every day knowing that you are deeply loved, not only by your soulmate, but by the Creator who brought you together. Your union will also be a catalyst for purpose. The angels explain that your love has a mission, a reason for existing beyond your happiness. Perhaps you will inspire others through your kindness, your strength, or the way you support each other. Or maybe your journey will touch the lives of those who have lost faith in love, showing them that true, divine connections are real. Whatever your purpose may be, it will unfold naturally, guided by the same divine forces that brought you together. Dear soul, as you envision this future, the angels want to remind you of one important truth. It is your readiness, your openness, and your faith that will determine how quickly this union unfolds. Your soulmate has already taken bold steps, but now the focus shifts to you. Are you prepared to embrace this love fully? Are you willing to let go of fear, to trust the process, and to believe in the timing of your life? The angels ask you to take a moment to reflect on this, to search your heart for any hesitations or doubts, and to release them into God's hands. The angels also want you to know that this future is not without challenges. Love, even divine love, requires effort, patience, and forgiveness. There will be moments when you will need to lean on your faith, to remember the divine purpose of your union, and to trust in the strength of your connection. But these challenges are not obstacles. They are opportunities to grow closer, to deepen your bond, and to create a foundation that cannot be shaken. Every trial you face together will ultimately strengthen the love you share. Now let's talk about the blessings that are waiting for you. The angels show me that your future is filled with moments of joy, shared laughter, quiet evenings, and the simple but profound happiness of being together. There will be new beginnings, perhaps in the form of dreams you've always wanted to pursue, or goals that now feel within reach because of the support you give each other. The love you share will become a source of abundance, not only in your relationship, but in every aspect of your life. Dear soul, the angels also want to emphasize the role of gratitude in this journey. They ask you to take a moment, even now, to give thanks for the blessings that are already present in your life. Gratitude is a powerful force, one that amplifies the energy of love and attracts even more blessings into your experience. As you envision your future with your soulmate, let your heart be filled with gratitude for the love that is coming, for the lessons you've learned, and for the divine timing that has brought you to this moment. Before we move forward, the angels invite you to make a declaration of faith. Write in the comments, "I trust in the divine plan for my union," and embrace the blessings that are coming. This simple act of faith is a powerful signal to the universe, a message that you are ready to receive the love and purpose that God has prepared for you. Let your words carry the energy of trust, hope, and joy, knowing that the angels are guiding every step of your journey. But dear soul, the message is not yet complete. There is one final revelation that the angels wish to share, a truth about the connection you share with your soulmate, and the steps you can take to align even more closely with this divine love. What is this truth, and how will it prepare you for the blessings that lie ahead? Stay with me, for the conclusion of this message holds the answers you've been waiting for, and the vision of the life that is waiting for you and your soulmate. Dear soul, we have reached the final part of this message, and the angels have saved something truly extraordinary for this moment. They want to share with you a profound truth about your connection with your soulmate, and the steps you must take to fully embrace the love and blessings that are destined for you. This is a truth that will illuminate your path, prepare your heart, and strengthen your faith as you step into the future that God has lovingly prepared. The angels reveal that your connection with your soulmate is not just about love, it's about transformation. This union is designed to awaken the deepest parts of your soul, to challenge you to grow, and to inspire you to live a life of purpose and authenticity. Your soulmate is not only your partner, but also your mirror, reflecting back to you the potential, strength, and beauty that already exist within you. Through this connection, you will discover parts of yourself that you never knew were there, and you will realize that you are capable of far more than you ever imagined. But, dear soul, this transformation requires a choice. Just as your soulmate made the courageous decision to embrace this love, you too must choose to step into this journey with an open heart and a willing spirit. The angels remind you that divine love is not something you passively receive. It is something you actively participate in. This means trusting the process, even when it feels uncertain. It means letting go of doubts, fears, and the urge to control every detail. and it means believing that you are worthy of the love and blessings that are coming your way. The angels also want to remind you that this journey is not about perfection. You do not need to have all the answers or be completely healed before stepping into this union. Your soulmate doesn't expect you to be flawless. They expect you to be human, to show up as your authentic self, and to walk this path with honesty and faith. In the same way, they are not perfect, but they are ready. They are willing to grow, to learn, and to build a life with you that honors the love God has placed in your hearts. As you reflect on this, the angels ask you to consider, what would it look like to fully embrace this love? What would it feel like to release the fears and barriers that have held you back, and to step boldly into the future that is waiting for you? Take a moment to close your eyes and envision this. See yourself standing in the light of divine love, free from doubt, and fully open to the blessings that surround you. Let this vision fill your heart with hope and excitement for what is to come. Now, the angels reveal the final steps you can take to align with this love. First, they encourage you to strengthen your faith. This is not just faith in God or the universe. It is faith in yourself, in your ability to love and be loved, and in the timing of your life. Spend time in prayer, meditation, or quiet reflection, allowing yourself to connect with the divine guidance that is always available to you. The more you nurture your faith, the more you will feel supported and empowered on this journey. Second, the angels ask you to be mindful of the signs around you. These signs are messages from the universe, guiding you toward your soulmate and confirming that you are on the right path. Pay attention to synchronicities, repeating numbers, dreams, and even the small nudges you feel in your heart. These are not coincidences. They are divine whispers, reminding you that you are never alone and that your soulmate is closer than you think. Third, the angels encourage you to act with intention. This means living each day as though your soulmate is already a part of your life. Make choices that reflect the love, commitment, and purpose you wish to share with them. Whether it's taking care of yourself, pursuing your passions, or simply being kind to those around you, every action you take with intention brings you closer to the union you are destined for. And finally, the angels ask you to remain patient and open. Divine timing is a mystery, one that often unfolds in ways we cannot predict or control. Trust that everything is happening exactly as it should, and resist the urge to rush or force the process. Instead, focus on staying present, grateful, and receptive to the blessings that are already unfolding in your life. Remember, dear soul, the universe is always working in your favor, even when you cannot see it. As we close this message, the angels want to leave you with one final truth. You are deeply loved, not just by your soulmate, but by God, the Creator who has lovingly orchestrated every detail of your journey. This love is unconditional, infinite, and unshakable, and it is the foundation upon which your union will be built. No matter what challenges you face, no matter how long the journey may seem, this love will always be your guiding light. Before we part, the angels invite you to declare your faith and commitment to this journey. Write in the comments, "I embrace the divine love that is meant for me." And let this declaration be a sign of your readiness to step into the future with confidence, trust, and gratitude. Your words carry power, dear soul. They are a signal to the universe that you are ready to receive all that has been prepared for you. And now, as you prepare to move forward, take a moment to sit in gratitude for this message. Thank the angels for their guidance. Thank God for His blessings. And thank yourself for having the courage to listen, to hope, and to believe. Know that this is not the end of the journey. It is only the beginning. The best is yet to come, and the angels will be with you every step of the way, guiding you toward the love, joy, and purpose that are your birthright. Dear soul, as you leave this moment, carry these words in your heart. You are loved, you are chosen, and you are destined for a love that will transform your life. Trust in this truth, and let it be the foundation upon which you build your future. The angels are watching over you. Your soulmate is waiting for you, and God's plan is unfolding perfectly. Stay in faith, for your moment is coming. Dear soul, if this video was meaningful to you, leave a thanks below this video as a gesture of gratitude for this revelation. This strengthens us to keep sharing messages of connection and faith.